And it's time to talk about what's caught our eye in the day's news. To help us, we've enlisted the expertise of journalist Yvonne Belluri and Martin Hunt from Tartan Silk PR. Martin, I'm guessing this one's going to get you all fired up. It's the bus lanes in Edinburgh.
Well, I must say, I'm quite surprised that actually the councillors in Edinburgh happen to have listened to the population, and they're going to relax. Oh, apparently they have already relaxed for the last year the bus lane restrictions, but they didn't bother telling us. And I think it's just ridiculous that you know, we've got these restrictions, but nobody knows when they're on, when they're off, what the end of the restrictions are. And in the year that we've had this trial going on to relax them, there has been no significant change in the perception of bus lanes.
Do you know when I noticed this at Calder Road? Used to be all day, like from 7:30 till 9 at night. You couldn't drive in it, and I got a ticket there and points, and then I spotted last week you can drive in off-peak times
because I mean, we've got these pages of information about it, but it doesn't actually say what the restrictions are. In Edinburgh, if you see a bus lane, whoa, get out of it. Like, don't go anywhere near it because you know that you're going to get.
Well, the top line in this article says it's the restrictions are to be made permanent, allowing motorists to use almost all the capital's bus lanes outside peak periods. And then there's 3 different types of bus lane restrictions. But Yvonne, I don't know about you, if you have approached any bus lanes, certainly in Glasgow as well, it's difficult to drive. I look at a bus lane restriction sign, which is the size of that A4 piece of paper. You can't actually read what the restriction is.
Exactly.
When you can use it, when you can.
But what they're going to do is they're going to then spend a huge amount of money on new signage. We don't need that. We need bus lanes that start at 7:30 in the morning and go on to 9:30 and start at 4:30 in the afternoon and go on to 6:30. It's actually quite simple. You know.
Why are you not around the country, Martin?
I don't know. Join up writing. These people just don't understand it.
No, Yvonne, yes, moving on. It seems that you could move into an old police station in Glasgow if you wanted. Tell us about this.
You could. This is very exciting. It's the old police headquarters at Pitt Street. And they're going to plough £105 million into redeveloping this. 365 apartments.
That's a lot.
But they're not to buy, they're only for to rent.
Right.
So you get 365
from the developer.
Social housing.
No.
So it's like 365 apartments. Then you've got a gym, you've got a cinema.
Long-term rent? Can you do long-term?
I would think so.
Are you interested in the market?
I might move through. Yeah, do you fancy another flat?
Well, you
do you know that when I was reading up this story on the train coming through, I thought, do you know, I might just move through to Glasgow. I think it's just sensible. It's what we actually need. We could.
The building's got a lot of history. I mean, everybody knows the building, don't they? I mean, I'm from Edinburgh, I even know the building, and it's just, could you imagine living there?
Planners are actually listening in Glasgow. I mean, I have to say, as you know, I have a great affection for being over here.
Well,
I think that
there we go, Yvonne. Good news. There's 2 potential tenants right here. That's it. Just let us know when the flat warming party is, and we'll be there.
We're having a painting party as well.
Oh, okay.
You come round and you paint, and you have a wee wine. Anyway, it's World Vegan Day, and we'll be cooking a vegan dish in just a second. But first of all, I went to Alexandra Parade Primary School in Denniston in Glasgow to meet some school kids who tried vegan meals.
Get down in the middle there, and everyone can.
Yes, there we go. So this is the burrito.
Right, what are you going for, guys?
Well, I was going to go for this one here.
Right, so the one that was the one I was trying to keep.
When you were describing that, I thought, I think that's the one I'm going to go for.
Go for it.
On you go, tuck in and have a taste.
Which one has got the coriander in it?
This one's got coriander in it, and this one. If you don't like coriander, I left this one coriander free.
Right, great.
You can try this. There is a spoon here that you can serve.
Thank you very much.
I'm really interested to try one these because honestly, I still, like, Kenny doesn't eat cheese, and we struggle to find
Your partner,
cheese. My partner, Kenny, mother half, Mr. Haley, doesn't eat cheese, and you really struggle to get vegan cheese.
Right,
there's a lot of supermarkets.
This is quite nice.
Yeah, we found this to be the best one in terms of meltable.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
That is delicious.
And it actually
no meat, no dairy. You will not wake up tomorrow with a sore stomach.
Well, so we tuck into this. Talking of
about
food, certain superstar during the week stopped off for something deep fried.
He did, and some deep fried, absolutely.
Was it definitely him?
Well, I think it probably was. I think it was. But come on, to making headlines by the fact that you can have a fish supper and and a Glasgow chippy. I think that's what amused me more about him last week was wanting to have a selfie of himself outside Kinross House in his underwear.
In his pants.
A lot of people hated looking at that picture. That was
I find it really hard.
I thought it was awfully cold though.
Well,
maybe.
No, it depends how close you look at the pictures. Anyway. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Now, that is almost all we've got time for, but join me tomorrow.